are doing it right. Everybody will be dancing and we're feeling it right. Everybody will be dancing and be feeling it right. Everybody will be dancing and we're feeling alright.
All right. Pat, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to you.
This is Let's Get Comfortable.
We're back.
This
We're back.
Is incredible.
This is so incredible.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm excited.
I really am. I just got like a wave of emotions.
I don't think it was the fact that we had our own authentic, not taken from anybody else's intro
radio
song.
show or anything. Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
uses that.
I felt good about that music. It felt really good.
It was organic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here
How
we
you
are.
been, man? It's been too long. It's been, what, 2 weeks now?
It's been 2 weeks. Thank you to the St. Louis Blues for the delay.
Yeah, but I think we can all accept that. We can go a couple weeks without the Let's Get Comfortable podcast.
I love this show. I think it's the
Blues.
greatest thing that's happening in St. Louis right now, outside of those men on that ice.
I
So,
agree. I
Totally fine
agree.
passing up on that.
I agree. What have you been up to past 2 weeks? I know we've been seeing a lot of each other, but
Seen quite a bit. I was thinking about it. We've seen each other 6 out of 7 days this week.
I didn't think about that, but now that I do, that's
Yeah,
It's,
it's a good problem.
I'm
to have.
surprised that my fiance Colleen is out of town,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm surprised that our women aren't like, okay, what's going on?
What's going on?
They hang out 6 times a week. They sit there in their boxers and do a podcast.
Nobody's allowed in the
their pants
room
off?
while they're
What?
for several hours at a time. They play groovy music and they record everything.
I like the grooves though.
It does. No, it's good. It's good. And my lovely girlfriend has been very patient and understanding. She's been working as well. She was working today. She just got off, and was so delighted to hear that we were just getting started. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
no, she actually was worried that she was being called onto the show, and was ready to talk about many nurse things that some of the gentlemen listeners would have preferred to hear. But
Sure.
anyways, yeah.
Preferred or not to have preferred. I don't know.
At the
At that
it's
point, when
optional.
you're seeing lady bits all day, I'm not sure if that's
It's
like
not-
like what you want to see.
It's
as a
not the
man.
way that we envision it. Let's put it that way.
Right.
But anyways, no, I've been doing well. Watching a lot of hockey, lots of work. Life's good. The weather's beautiful.
And we both have been watching lots of hockey at our title sponsor for Let's Get Comfortable, the Slider House.
Go on down. Manchester and McKnight.
Check them out. Check out Andy over there at the Slider House. During every Cardinals game, they have a special. Buy one ballpark slider, get a beer, and what is it? $6.99,
It's
$5.99,
cheap.
$4.99.
It's cheap. And
It's
it's-
cheap. It's incredible.
Pretzel bun, beef burger.
Beers in a 16 ounce beer can. They give you a koozie with it.
A
That
slider house.
ballpark slider. Tell them
Official
what they
Slider
have
House.
on that slider.
Yeah, pretzel bun, beef burger. You got jalapenos. I believe a beer cheese.
And a house-made chip.
Thank you. And that
And
was
don't
the last
forget
thing.
that pretzel bun isn't just any pretzel bun. It's a salted pretzel bun.
Salted.
Phenomenal. Get over to the Slider House. It's a sponsor of Let's Get Comfortable.
We are. Let's get comfortable.
Yeah, I almost said that. Damn it. That's okay.
That's all right.
As we always do, our pants are already off.
So comfortable.
So then, obviously, the next segment to get into would be our drink of the show.
Let's do it.
Let's get right into it.
All right. I'm trying to remember if I led last time or you.
I think you did.
I did, because you had that very heinous drink.
Oh, yeah, it was
and heinous
disgusting.
it was.
That's okay.
So why don't you lead us off this time?
I will. I have something real nice for you here.
I'm excited. And
We
where
talked about this
Okay.
last time we were at the Slider House doing watching the Blues game.
Yeah. Last night or the time before?
Yeah, the
that?
time before. Big fan of hard ciders.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes me any less of a man.
No.
But I don't care. Mm-hmm. I have for you, Pat, Strongbow.
A Strongbow.
Delicious. Have you ever had Strongbow?
I know Strongbow very well,
Really?
but I don't know if
You
I've
know
ever.
Mr. Bow?
I don't know if I've ever had one.
I think. Let's see if these are twisties. Are they not?
Either my hand's not very strong or.
Uh-oh. I think. Maybe we go to the old trusty
Table.
Apple TV remote and pop her off.
I'll let you do the honors.
All right.
So this Strongbow here, while Jim's opening that, this is just a straight up gold apple Strongbow.
You want me to do yours?
I would really hate to break
Here.
anything here. Oh, you are a real man for others. You know that.
I know.
And here, I'll give you my
Koozie.
Slider House koozie.
Perfect. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
That's it's funny how that worked out.
I know we didn't.
We
mean
are
to
drinking our drink of the show in our sponsor, Slider House koozie.
Get on down there.
Perfect.
I'll wait for you, as a gentleman does. Nice. You're never gonna
was
find
a
that
good
bottle
pop.
cap, but it was a great pop.
Sally will find it.
Sal, cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Saturday. Oh, that's delicious.
Oh yeah, it is.
That really is. I have nothing against a good cider.
Great crisp apple taste.
Mm-hmm.
5%. I'm surprised by that. What's a beer like 3.2, 3.4?
Oh, that's a
4.2?
No, usually a Bud Light will start around, I believe, 4.5. Yeah. So, but no, five's decent.
This is good.
For sure.
This is really good.
And I believe for the lady listeners, usually ciders are gluten free, and I know that can be a big thing for them. Usually they're like naturally gluten. Yeah, right there, gluten free.
Wow, look at you, Pat.
Yeah, you know.
Why is that only for lady listeners?
It can be for anybody.
There you go.
It just tends to be lady listeners prefer.
Glutinous freeness.
Yeah, when they're drinking. I don't know. I mean, I more power to you. If it bothers your stomach, get something that doesn't and drink more.
Well, that's good. We were talking over the weekend. We went to, of course, Slider House. I don't know how many times. We probably said Slider House. We should get a bing, like a bell every time we say it.
Yeah, and we should get a free slider, I think, every time we say it. Slider
Slider
House,
House,
Slider
Slider
House. Oh, boy.
Oh, we aren't funny.
Yes, we're not.
But yeah, we were there, and we were with the lovely Kayla O'Connor. Mm-hmm. And my parents, Carol and Augie.
Yes.
We had a great time.
Great time.
Unfortunately, the Blues lost.
Yeah, it was Kayla's fault.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, she knows.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But, yeah.
But we were talking about how cool the new Bud Light logo is.
Oh, yes, I did go on one of my little logo
You
rants,
did.
yeah.
You did. And I think you should tell the people your thoughts on that, because I know I'm not a big Bud Light drinker anymore, now that Select has been out for years. But I'll gotta give them props. Nice work on the new marketing with the Bud Light logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beer sales have been slipping for decades now, and especially domestic beers because of the microbreweries popping up. AB is not king of the castle in St. Louis anymore, and so all these other microbreweries are coming in to fruition. Colorado, California, same kind of thing. So Bud Light had tried for a long time to do the whole, we're going to be cool, drinkability, crisp smoothness. And they realized nobody was buying it. They didn't give a shit. So what'd they do? They said, let's get Seth Rogen. Let's get Amy Schumer. Let's go on the Super Bowl. Have a new big fat bowl logo.
Speaking of big and fat, I'm not a big fan of Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Not that I have much to say by that. Like, I realize I just totally called her big and fat. But I don't think she's funny. And I don't know. She just rubs me the wrong way.
I don't know enough Amy Schumer to pass judgment, to be honest with you. I know that she had that train wreck movie or whatever. I never saw it. But anyways, they found two very funny comedians or popular comedians. Did you save it? And they said, this is how we're gonna promote our beer now. I don't know if sales have gone up or not, but I think it's a good strategy. It's a bold strategy. We'll see if it plays out, Cotton.
Do you think it was a more of a Hail Mary?
No, because Anheuser-Busch, they make so much money. Bud Light, even though sales have dropped, is still, I think, the top-selling beer in the United States. But when you're making that much money and you make a little bit less, it doesn't affect you overall. I mean, those guys are making more money than they know how to print. But it's a business and they don't want to lose money. So
right.
it's a bold new strategy. We'll see if it works, but great looking logo. I like it. It's professional. It's professional looking, but it's also, I don't know. It's bold.
And we jokingly were talking about how we miss the real man of genius.
Yes.
I love that. Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Dog Walker Trash Bag Holder.
Mr. Dog Walker Trash Bag Holder. Keep it up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Here you are walking down the street, anxiously awaiting a squat from your animal. Little do they know, you'll be there to catch every last
I'm
drop.
going to catch you, poop, now.
So here's to you, Mr. Saver of the Yards. Have a Bud Light.
Mr. Dog Walker Scoop.
Mr. Dog Walker Trash Bag Holder guy.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
I love it.
Good save. Thank you.
Felt good.
We'll get better at that, but that was kind of just off the cuff there.
Yeah.
But why don't we bring it back?
You're right.
They don't have to sponsor
I feel
us.
like that was pretty good just to come up with something on the spot like that.
And I'll tell you what, as people listen, you give us ones to do, and we'll do them. How does that sound?
You know what we haven't told? Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
But you know what we haven't told our listeners yet, Pat, is the fact that we got our own email for the show.
Yeah, I know. We need to let people know.
So if you want to send us in some questions, concerns, things you'd like to talk about on the show, or if you'd like to just tell Pat that we are horrible at what we do.
Tell me. Don't tell Jim. Tell me directly.
You're right. It would hurt me too much.
Yeah.
LGC Podcast STL at gmail.com.
LGC Podcast at STL at gmail.com.
Right. If you didn't hear that, it was LGC Podcast STL at gmail.com.
There it is.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did. And they can, LGC Podcast STL at gmail.com.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
They
that's what it
can,
was.
and they can stop. They can rewind and replay us saying that over and over again.
You're right.
The Slider House.
Now, I think we should probably chug these bad boys and get
We
on
have
to
another.
yours.
We have another drink to have.
Yes.
To you.
Cheers.
To you, my friend.
Chugging cider.
It's cold.
That was real. That
It was
was real.
cold. It was good. Oh, good thing it's gluten free. All that gluten.
I was so worried about that.
I'm
I'm
so-
so glad that you.
All this room for more pork steak. Then eventually, we didn't even mention that, did we?
You're right. So tonight, Pat and I cooked up some pork sticks.
I got some macaroni salad.
Delicious mac salad.
I don't look hard to
brought
find it.
T-Rabs.
Yep.
We got real St. Louis today.
Super St. Louis.
And the way that I roll with the pot with the pork steaks podcast, pork steaks, I was telling you, I throw a little olive oil on them in a pan, salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic powder, and then if I got some grill seasoning in there, I'll throw it on there. If not, no big deal. High heat. Mark those suckers on the grill for a while. When they get marked on each side, I do a layer of sauce in the pan. Malls, Sweet Baby Ray's. That's
Yes.
it. Keep
It's
it
a
simple.
hybrid, yeah.
Malls, Sweet Baby Ray's. Put a layer of pork steaks, more sauce, more pork steaks, more sauce, and then a Busch beer.
Right on top.
Delicious.
Right on top.
And then you cover up that with foil.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? One of those foil pans that's like, I don't know, an inch deep.
Oh yeah.
Throw that sucker back on the grill,
Yes.
directly on the grill. Turn that shit down to like medium low.
Covered it.
Yeah, covered it with foil. Let
Yep.
that sucker go.
Yep.
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
It was bubbling.
Fall off the bone.
No, literally, folks. It was something you discovered in the Lake of the Ozarks a
Yeah,
couple of years
yeah.
ago, right?
Yep. Found it from a friend of mine's brother-in-law or something. They were just incredible, and I remembered it.
Yeah, I mean, it was grab the I mean, pork steak, as you know, can be a rough meat.
Yeah.
It was grab and just pull
Yeah.
right off the bone.
Perfect.
Well done.
Let's see what you got on your drink there.
More than happy to show you. And I'm going to preface it with this. Probably very serendipitous that you got
Wow, serendipitous.
Strongbow, because I was standing there about to get cider.
Wow.
And I didn't, because it was serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
I
While Pat's reaching in there, I'm Googling serendipitous.
hope I used that in the correct context. We get some angry emails.
Right. Serendipitous. To smash chocolate cake in your face is a sexual...
And that's why our girlfriends don't know what we're doing.
Exactly.
You might have already seen this because I'm kind of already pulling out, but I present to you a drink of the summer.
Oh, wow.
Mike's Hard Black Cherry Lemonade.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know, you always have these grapefruity
Yeah, you're right.
bullshit things, and I thought I'm gonna dig deep.
Before we slide right on into these Slider House koozies,
The Slider House.
this is a very interesting. Unlike any regular Mike's Hard label. Mm-hmm. First of all, at the very top, it just screams, "Oh, Sally!" Sally's getting after my leftover pork steak.
Cats.
It's okay.
Cats and pork steak. What a combination.
Yeah.
Anyways.
She might be a pork steak here sometime soon. Anyway, tell beer not to quit. It's a day job.
It's just saying right up front. Mike's has a reputation. I mean,
Shots fired. Shots fired by Mike's Hard.
Anheuser-Busch recreates their logo. They get somebody even funnier. They fire Amy Schumer and Seth Rogen.
Losers.
They bring in, I don't know, David Spade.
David Spade. That's who you're going with.
He's the funniest.
You know who would make a killing? The Rock, dude. He needs to be Bud Light.
The Rock. Oh, by the way, quick side note. Jumanji 2, starring Dwayne Johnson.
No way.
Saw it on it was trending on Twitter or Facebook or something the other day.
The Rock's the man.
He is the man. He's gonna be fighting lions and playing board games.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave the world behind. Yeah.
Oh my God, Pat! Incredible.
Yeah.
Must have been the Mike's Hard.
All right, let's drink it.
Okay, Mike's Hard. Cherry lemonade, black cherry lemonade.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy summertime.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow. It's kind of like drinking.
You know what it is? Let me nail this. Real quick.
Take another drink if you need to. His eyes are closed.
It's a bomb pop. It's a bomb pop, folks. It is bomb pop flavored.
It
exactly.
It is summertime flavored.
Yes.
Bomb pop. I was thinking Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It's still a summertime flavor.
I totally get Kool-Aid in there also.
Yeah. You know, it's very sweet.
What the fudge? That is almost like those, you know what it also is like? Those grape frozen tube.
Yes.
And like the blueberry one.
The Otter Pops.
Whatever those are called.
Squeeze-Its also. I remember a Squeeze-It flavor in there.
Mondos.
Mondo. Thank you.
Nice.
It's like a grape Mondo.
Delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you back. It's kind of like the Palm Breeze with the Capri Sun comparison.
Palm Breeze.
Palm Breeze.
One day there'll be a sponsor here.
They better be with the Slider House. Anyways.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
16. They have made many different Mike's Hard lemonades. And it's got a reputation. It's kind of like, oh, that's a girly drink. It's like smeared off ice category.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I was wondering what people were thinking when I was walking around Schnucks with my Mike's Hard lemonade. But this is a show where we branch out. We try to find what's comfortable for everybody. I think a Strongbow for the gluten-free
Strong
cider.
bro, if you will.
What'd I say?
You said strong bow. I said strong bro.
Oh, I know a few bros out there that would enjoy that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't name anybody.
Right.
Mike's Hard, I think, I'll tell you what. I was at a bonfire last week. Good friend, the Smack Bradshaw and Walsh, brought a drink we've had on this show. The orange soda, alcoholic orange soda.
No way.
He brought that. So if you Mike's Hard has a reputation, but if you're going to be drinking alcoholic sodas, you might as well try one of these. It's basically the same thing.
Now, as you and I have both experienced, man, drinking these drinks can give you some of the worst hangovers the next day.
Headache city with all the sugar.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's worth it at the time. I feel good about it.
Well, we work hard for what we do.
You're right.
You know? And people think, oh, they're just sitting there on a weekend night drinking and talking.
Talking,
They don't have their
eating pork
pants on.
steak.
Yeah, I mean,
taking the pants on.
Guess what, folks? We're in pain the next day.
Yeah.
While you're up mowing your lawn, hanging out with your family.
We did it for you.
were lying there sleeping thinking, we did this for America.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
I think that's a good place to leave off. We got a lot of things coming up
We do.
in the show.
Yep.
We might talk some wrestling. I got a big night coming up tomorrow and Monday Night Raw.
And I have so many things to learn.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you do. And we also got some Cardinals to dive into.
We do. We have some Blues to dive into.
And we also have 3 questions.
As always.
All right. Well, this is Let's Get Comfortable. I'm Jimmy B.
I'm Patty Mo. Thanks for listening.